driving from the airport to go to my son's house, which is going to be my new home. I love the scenery. I love what I was seeing. I love the community. The first thing I noticed was the place was quiet. It was peaceful. It was clean. I love that about Jacksonville. Jacksonville seemed laid back, and I like that. The community where we went to was like, it was a military community because my son was in the Marine. I saw a military young man, they were in their uniform and all of that. And I passed a lot of military base. Those are some of the things that I noticed when I was driving from the airport. The house that my son had, I like it. It was 2 bedroom, 2 bathroom. I love that. I like my own bathroom. I like my own bathroom, people. The dining room was good. The kitchen, everything was good. They had a balcony. From where I was, I could see a lot of things. My first night in North Carolina, people, if I tell you what happened to me, I couldn't sleep. I couldn't sleep, people. You know why? Mr. Francis wasn't there. I couldn't sleep at night, people. So I talked with Mr. Francis for a long time the night, until eventually, because he was going to work the next day, so I said, you know what, you have to go to work, so might as well finish the conversation. And I tried to fall asleep. I twist, I turn, I twist, I turn, I twist, I turn. I had to put some pillow behind me so it would feel like somebody was behind me, and that's how I fell asleep that night, people. Oh my God, it was the worst night, because me and Mr. Francis, we were married, and I can't remember, I think it was one time I ever slept from the home, so it was strange for me that night. But I survived the night, people. I survived. The next day I was up and running. First thing I did was go to the Social Security office. Remember, you gotta get your documents in order. So I went to the Social Security office. You cannot do anything without your Social Security. It will come like a TRN in Jamaica. So I had to get my Social Security number. We drove to the place and I applied for my Social Security. They said that they would send it in the mail. We left from there, and I could not do anything more because I don't have the Social Security number. I couldn't go to apply for my ID, my state ID. I couldn't do all of that. I had to wait for my Social Security. But eventually, I waited. My Social Security came like around within 2-3 days. It came because we weren't far from the Social Security office, so it came like 2-3 days. It wasn't long. Got my Social Security. Went the same time I get it, people. I tell you now, I was up and running. I was not wasting any time. I got it. I applied for my state ID. I got it. I don't remember how much money I paid, but I got my state ID, and so I could open a bank account. Went straight to the bank, open a bank account. So I was up and running, people. So I got my Social Security, got my state ID, went to open a bank account. So I was in business, people. I was in business. When I did all of that, I started looking for a job, people. I started looking for a job because I had my ID. Nothing was going to stop me. Ooh. Little did I know that it was going to take me a while to get a job. It was harder than it seems. It was very hard for me to get a job. I applied to so many places. I could not get a job. But what I realized, because it's a military community, every job that I applied for, they would give like the military wives or husband, they get the first preference. Because it's a community full of military people, they get the job and you don't. So it took me a while. I couldn't take it no more, people. I could not take it more. I migrated in June and I could not get a job. You know when I got a job? I got a job in August. Can you imagine me sitting there all them weeks and could not get a job? I had to go to an agency and register so I could get a job. When I went there, they didn't have much. All they had was, it was like an aftercare, but it was in the community center. So I took it. There was nothing else. I always say, since I've been to America, take what you get till you get what you want. Remember that statement, people. You're going to hear it a lot. Take what you get till you get what you want. And so I took the job as a recreational aide. So when children leave the school, they would walk over to the community center and we will help them with homework. Basically, we were keeping them occupied. We would play a game with them. They would watch a movie. But the director, she would make the program. We will follow what she has on the program. But it wasn't a lot, people. It wasn't a lot. I was getting like $7.25, the minimum wage. Those agencies don't pay more than the minimum wage. But I had to take what I get till I get what I want because I had my daughter in school. My daughter was going to school, so I had to take it. And they cap you. You couldn't work certain amount of hours. I would go 11 o'clock and I would leave like 6 o'clock in the evening. So you count how many hours that people. 11 to 6. So I get some extra hours. They used to have Zumba there. And they needed someone to collect like the Zumba fee from people when they come. And I jump onto it, people. Because you know you have your children in school. You have to jump on things. Because you have to send back money to Jamaica. You have your bills in Jamaica. You have your loan in Jamaica. You have to keep the thing going, people. So anything I hear about, I jump on onto it, you know, people. I jump on onto it. So they had Zumba and they wanted somebody to collect the Zumba money. I took it. And I was there. Zumba was like for an hour. So I stayed there until 7 o'clock, sometimes 7:30, and I would get that extra hour and a half money, which is $7.25, people. You think it easy? It's going to get better. $7.25 to make up the little money that I was getting. But I took it because I work in the city of Jacksonville. So, you know, they would have like event and all of that. So anytime I hear about event, the director would ask, anybody interested in coming this Saturday? We're going to have something at this center. Or anybody interested to go over another recreational center to work in the morning or whatever. People, I don't have a drive. I don't know how it's going to go, people. But I said, yes, I would go because that's an extra money for me per hour. I remember one time they wanted somebody to work in the morning to go to reach here like 6 o'clock in the morning because, you know, parents had to go to work. So they would drop their children there in the morning. So I would go 6 o'clock. So I would have to leave home from about 5:30, 35 or so and to reach there. People, the first time I get a ride with my daughter-in-law. Listen, people, the first time I get a ride with my daughter-in-law, but she couldn't take me every day. She could not take me every day. You know the thing go when they are foreign. So she took me like couple morning, but Sharon always dep on the lookout. I realized that this lady was coming my way. She drive on the road that I drive when I was going, and she passed me. She passed where I was living to go back home. You know me, I try if you look me. Hello, people. When she was talking, I tried talking to her, and that's how I found out that she was coming my way. And I asked her for a ride. You see, by the time the lady dropped me home, she said to me, I was thinking, if I pick you up in the morning and drop you back home, is that okay? You just give me back gas money. I know it's not going to be a lot, but I'll take it. I'll take it. Because she's smoking up, people. You know, people who smoke, they want a little money. It can help with them cigarette or them. You know, people? Yeah, man. So, that's how I reach there. Whenever I work over there in the morning, she would come and pick me up. And I come back home. And then I'll sleep for a little. And then I go back to the one at 11 o'clock. Hey, people. That's how I manage. Another time again, people, the director said that they were having something for the less fortunate. So they were giving away like clothes and food and whatever. But they don't have enough help. So they wanted people to come and work. You know, Sharon jump on it. Sharon jumping on it. So I said, yes, I'll come. I didn't have any ride, you know, people. I did not have any ride. But I said yes. It was a Saturday. And it would start from around 11 o'clock in the night. So that's a couple hours more and the little hours that I was getting. So I said yes, and they gave me the address and all of that. People, when I go home, I thought I was going to get a ride. But my son and his wife could not take me because they had previous engagement. Hey, people, I don't commit in her. So I had to go because they were depending on me. I didn't have any Uber at the time. I didn't even know I could register for Uber. Where we were living, no bus ran in that area there. So people, guess what I did? I went on Google and I see how far we are from the place. And I put in, instead of car or bicycle or whatever, I put in walk. I walked and I realized if I walked, it would take me an hour and something. And it's one straight walking. So I started out earlier than usual. So I started like maybe 2 hours before, so I would reach in time to cool off, change off, because I knew I was going to sweat because the sun was hot. So I did that. And when I walked, some of the road people, it was highway. I did not realize it was highway. The Google map took me on the highway. You want to see me on the highway? And you know some of the road narrow because it was meant for vehicle, not for people. I got you some things in this country and people don't go and hear it. Who don't go and hear some story. I walk on the highway, me alone and God, I must say, me alone and God. And I walk on the highway. One at a time, there was no sidewalk to walk on that part of the road. I had to cross the highway, walk, and then cross again because where I'm going was on the side that I was walking previously. People, you want to see Sharon moving away from traffic to walk as close as possible on the sidewalk, away from traffic. But let me tell you, I made it. I made it, people. I made it. I made it to that event and everything went well. And I got picked up when it was over. So I made it. I must tell you, not only you take care of the children, when you are finished, when your shift is finished, you have to clean up back. You have to clean the office, you have to clean the bathroom. And there were like 4 bathrooms. And you have to mop the big hall, sweep and mop the big hall. And the classroom where they do the homework and all of that, you have to clean it up. Oh my God, people, it was hard. And it was $7.25. I gave God thanks because it was all I could get and it was sending back money for my daughter lunch money and to pay the bills that I had in Jamaica. I realized it was not working out. I wanted to save money because I have things to do. I have things to do, people. So I realized working there as a recreational aide, it wasn't penciling out. So I had to think about my next move. And I was thinking, people. But people, you check in back to the next video for my next move. You're going to hear it what I did next. So stick and stay for the next video, people. It get nicer. Because Sharon came in June. She didn't get to work till August. I realized the work wasn't working out. I had to make another move, people. So stick and stay to the next video what I did to start earning a little more income. So until next time, people, please like, share, and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend about Shar in America. This is about my journey. This is about me, how I am surviving in America. All the things that I do, all the things that I went through, all the things that I am going through, and all the depression, all the happiness, all the sadness, all the joy, all the progress. Stick and stay with me. That is it until the next video. Take care.